Regardless, everybody, welcome.
Okay,
This is the CyphaDen Chat in association with the Denku Podcast, where we want you to Pestilence get in the podcast. Yes, and tonight we got the 606 in the building. Shadowmaster, AnyiAhlation, Jory in the house. Hopefully, Ken Solo will be able to pop in. But tonight, basically, we got y'all here because it's the motherfucking 25 year, y'all.
Yeah. Silver anniversary shit.
Silver anniversary.
You know, that makes you feel very gray.
I got silvers now, bro.
Wait, I was looking at some old pictures of us when everybody had no salt and pepper. It was just whatever the fuck the color of your hair was. Man, it was
decades of shit, man.
It was the funniest shit.
Yeah, man, 25 years, half the life of hip hop we've been in existence.
Yeah.
So I know.
Look who answered.
I know we.
Wait. No, 606. Look, it's D Double in the building.
Oh, ain't that bitch?
One of the originators.
Double D. What up, motherfucker?
Hey, we want you to go ahead and talk.
Yeah, you talk. So let me talk to y'all.
Yeah, well, so I know we briefly touched on it, Shadow, when we had you on at one of our earlier episodes of the CyphaDen Chat. But basically, I want some insight from all y'all of the original, like the origination of the 606, because it's now the longest running open mic, hip hop open mic in the world. So I want to know the whole story. I want to know.
You could start, Shadow, because Shadow's been around even before I knew of it. So Shadow could probably start it off, and I could pick up where he leaves out with the individuals. My memory's a little better than his.
Well, yeah, much better than mine. But look, how it started off from the way I recollect. Back in, it started really before 99. It started like 97, 98. There was a bunch of groups, hip-hop groups in Chicago that used to collectively get together and wind up on the same show at different parties. And one of the crews were called the Pacifics. And we would bump into them at every other show that we wound up doing. My crew was called 90 Proof. And they told us about an open mic that they were starting up in Wicker Park. So we was like, cool. You know, they gave us the info. And we went there. And it was full of Filipinos. And that was the dopest shit because I had never been to a straight hip-hop party where it was like so many Filipino cats up in there. But it was also a mixture of everything, but the majority was Filipino. But it was pure hip hop, and the vibe and the energy was just ridiculously dope. So me and my crew, from the first day that it started, they had a little funky ass couch on the stage. The DJ booth was on the side of the wall. It was tight as fuck. It's a whole different arrangement than what it is now. But the first day, it was just like you felt at home. You felt at peace. You felt comfortable. You felt like you was in an area and in a space that allowed you to truly be the artist that you thought you would be.
And now and piggyback off of that, just for the backstory of the history, there were other events going on in that neighborhood at the time that were very similar. I'm not sure the names. I know a few people who ran them, but there were things going on. So what happened is when the Pacifics wanted to start this night, it was because they were Filipino. It was because of their cultural following they had, just not from the music, but from being Filipino. They would pack the place regardless on a Tuesday. And that was really, really big in the beginning because it drew a crowd no matter what. And the bar kept it. That's what really caused the longevity of us being there. But the reason why they started it was because places around, Chicago's cliquey, they couldn't get in, or they didn't have enough time to display their DJ skills. So they they found Sub T and had a night. And that's how that, I just wanted to piggyback off of Shadow so you get the full scope.
No, I'm glad you said that because I was completely on a whole nother vibe. I wasn't even thinking about that part. And it was important as hell because the way they were being, I guess, kind of like shunned, moved around and kind of boxed out was the way hip hop in Chicago felt as a whole. And we did it to ourselves sometimes.
True.
But as a whole, nobody wanted us to do any of the hip hop shit that we was trying to do because it was associated with violence. It was associated with bullshit. And that was something that was far from the case of what we were trying to do. So by Subterranean allowing them to open up the doors to it, it allowed every cat from every side of the city that felt like we felt like minds to have a central spot to come to rub elbows, to fucking vibe, to collab with. It gave everybody a home.
And what was crazy about the location of Subterranean was that the blue line ran through it, the red line ran to the blue line. So anywhere in the city before Uber or anything like that was even in existence, people were able to get there. And
That's
the thing
how I
about
was
us,
getting there. That's
the
how
thing, the thing about us is it started at 10 o'clock and it didn't really get going till later at night. But even until the day, I haven't been around lately much because I'm doing my grown-up things. But even till the day, there's people that come out 11 o'clock, 11:30, and will be in Wicker Park ciphering until 5 in the morning. So, and also to be noted, Wicker Park back then wasn't a good neighborhood. It wasn't gentrified. It wasn't.
Still ain't.
It's still not now. And it goes with the course of that.
I mean, let's just keep it funky though. It's still bullshit going on around there because what happened with all the fucking bring the Starbucks and all the lights and all that pretty shit, you still got to go through Humboldt Park to get to Wicker. You still got to take the red line and transfer over to the blue line if you're coming from the south side to get to Wicker Park. So once you, I digress. Go ahead, finish what you were saying, Jory.
So with that being said, we became a central beacon with the hip hop night that was known to be safe, and you were able to get there at all times. So with that being said, and then with the Filipino culture behind it, man, the first time I walked in at 21, I couldn't believe it because, like he said, it was majority Filipino with the sprinkle of every other culture. But the reason that was really being held down was because they supported each other, and the Filipino community in Chicago is huge.
Yes, that's true.
And they really stick. So a lot of that effort, just other than hip hop, it was because of who their people were, who the culture was that really helped us traject us to where we are now.
Right. And then what also helped, you had other things going on because at the Double Door on Mondays, you had Dirty, you had who's DJing? 33?
33 and the third, yeah.
It was just a whole nother crazy experience going on right around the motherfucking corner. And with that being the day before Tuesday, everybody that started going to Sub T was telling everybody on Monday, hey, tomorrow, come to Sub T.
And then after that, you know, we had the Blue Note that happened right after Sub T because that's what I just jumped in, but that's what catapulted me to become the freestyle MC that I am today. And I want to give credit where credit is due because when I started coming to Sub T, Lyricist won Rap Search 2001 at Sub T. You know what I'm saying? And after that, I became a fixture there all the time. But going to the Blue Note after Sub T was like you had to put your gloves on and, you know what I'm saying, stand in the line because they had an actual line to get on stage to freestyle at fucking the Blue Note. And Dirty, Larry Miller, Shadow, you know what I'm saying, Aloe, all of us was there. And that's when I got on and started freestyling and learned how to become an assassin in what I do
Right.
today, because
Shout out to Aloe and Iron.
all of them, yeah, for real. The Blue Note was dope, and a lot of people forget about that in hindsight of Sub T and stuff, because the Blue Note was also part of what I think is what made
The
us.
Blue Note was where the heavy hitters came because
Yeah,
they ended at 4 in the morning.
right.
Sub T stopped at 2.
So-
Everybody could get on at Sub T.
right.
Everybody could get on at the
Blue
Blue Note.
Note, right? You know,
You had
Word up.
a fucking heavy hitter in the game, in the
Yeah.
underground or whatever the fuck.
yeah.
Shit, it was a night Common couldn't even get in.
Comment couldn't get in. I was so mad. You know what?
I wasn't.
But I am so mad about that to this day, because I was telling him who he was, and he was like, I don't care. He doesn't have an ID. I like, he got 20 people behind him. He said he common. Who you think that is?
It was funny to me.
It was funny. Yeah. So, yeah. You know, I mean, but it is what it is.
So
No,
was the 606 always based around a freestyle open mic? Is that what it was always? Because I never experienced that till the first time I went there. I mean, I knew what ciphers were, clearly,
Mhm.
but because I've been rhyming since the 90s and shit, but I've never been to a hip hop open mic, like calling it an open mic, where the open mic part is actually a cipher,
like,
Yeah.
like yours. So has it always been that?
always the
been.
open mic was always the headliner.
Yeah.
It didn't make a difference what the fuck was going on before. Everybody was there to grab the mic.
Right.
So
And then in the earlier years, rather than performance based, though, it was
was
more
just
DJ based, and then the
DJ.
mic would open.
Yeah.
But back then, because of like Shadow and his crew, they were getting signed because of the Pacifics getting signed to bigger underground labels. It generated another little buzz that really kept that vibe and everybody on point, even to stay in Subterranean. At the certain parts throughout the 25 years of all of us doing this, me and I, Shadow, Boy Wonder, we were basically second generation 606. So we came up chilling in it, kicking it in it. I started as security in it, really, and then started feeling out everything around the neighborhood, including meeting them.
right.
So it was very weird, but going into that place and loving hip hop and seeing MCs and meeting DJs and appreciating the music it was like chilling, and I call it till this day. That's my living room. I feel as comfortable in that bar as a living room as I do at my own home.
Right.
Hey, that's funny, because they used to have a couch in there.
Yeah.
They used to have a
It was
couch.
very homey.
Yes,
always.
they
But
used to have a couch.
It sat on the stage.
Yeah.
yeah. And I mean, Denku and all of us, I mean, you've been around for a few shows that we've had. We've had such faces as Raw Digga be down there, and Bushwick Bill, and Big Pun's son. And like, we've had people walk in and do things on that little stage in that room that creates such a magic that that's why it's uncomparable to anything else.
Cats that you talking about, like Chicago legends. We've had Do or Die, Hanging the Fuck Out, Crucial Conflict,
Psychodrama, drama.
The whole fucking Caden came.
And for us, the Chicago underground kids, and trying to make it ourselves, these were the people that were getting out of the city, getting the record deals. And even like this year, we got Crucial Conflict rocking with us. They treat us like family, and they never had to. They're very humble. They've always supported us. They always come in and rock. And that goes for Psychodrama, man. I've done handshake deals with Do or Die 4 anniversaries when nobody was funding with us. Nobody helped us with shit. At the end of the day, we did a lot of this ourselves, and working with Shadow and Anai and Boy Wonder. It was the most consistent team I've ever had in my life, because everybody did their job, and if they weren't there to do the job, it would be filled in and replaced. And that's why the longevity is there. And that's really what it is, the love of music and friendship, man.
Yeah, we are family.
Yeah,
we are family.
What's up.
606.
Real quick, just to bring him into the conversation. So Pestilence recently, I mean, I feel like the first one I was ever at was probably somewhere between 2015, 2016. But Pestilence, this is brand new for you. So I'm curious of your out like insight on the 606 now, like in
I
the present?
man, I mean, it's still all of those things that they were saying it was. I mean, it is the first of that sort that I've ever been to. I mean, like when we went on that tour, there were other places that had built-in nights and ciphers and stuff like that. And the thing that became a theme that I recognized is like, because we all love hip hop, clearly. You know, we're here, we're doing this, we're doing podcasts about this shit. We love this so
Right.
much. And going to those places that have that is the most culture building experience I've been to for hip hop. You know, people from every style, every pedigree, everything in between have a chance to share a stage together, share a moment together, sharpen swords, get to see that and be inspired by other people that are like minded. And it's actually a big part of the reason. So I'm in Green Bay and we just had a show there about a week ago, a little more than a week ago, and it was at this little record store. And I talked to the owners there, and I'm actually starting a monthly, not a weekly yet, but a monthly, starting in January, to do like a
Nice.
hip hop
Nice.
night and try to do some of that in my own area because it's so addictive and like the being able to go see people. And actually, I was going to ask you guys if you know this guy. They had a DJ there this week who I went and checked out for a while, who's from y'all area, and he actually mentioned the cats that he ran with, and he mentioned Ira. His name's DJ Smog Unit.
I know
Not
him.
by
You guys heard
name,
of
but
him?
No, I know him.
I'm sure if I
You
seen
know
his
him?
face.
I
Shadow
know
know
him.
everybody.
I know him. He's
Yeah, he
nice
was
with
a
his shit too.
Shadow know
yeah,
He's got a very dope selection of shit.
yeah.
He
He
get
was
outside
super
the
cool.
box and make it work.
Oh,
everybody.
and seeing that's the thing people don't get. And I'm 45 now. Shadowing and I, we're all around. We're up there, and watching how hip hop has changed and how I mean, and you can say this, Danku, because you've been there with the Full House and you've seen Raw Digga live there with that vibe. The newer stuff I haven't been around much, but I know it's not what just from seeing pictures and videos, it's weird because I look back at it when I was documenting this stuff, and before COVID, we were still having full houses. Like people
Yeah.
don't get that. Like we
Yeah.
would have 40
Yeah.
plus people on a Tuesday night in
Yeah.
negative 20-degree weather.
Mm-hmm.
Like just unheard of type shit. And it wasn't always making the money, but to have that many fucking people out where you could sell product or you could not network as far as we're gonna do a run to Milwaukee, we're gonna do that. I think me, Shadow, and I think we built that to be the home base. Like
Yeah.
people call this the mecca of hip hop because chances are you met everybody you know in this scene from inside the walls of Sub T at some point.
Yeah.
And
And
I'm
it's
sorry.
wild.
Yeah.
I just wanted to intersect too, because even during COVID, like we doing right now, we on Zoom. Remember, we was having Zoom ciphers.
I remember. I was in there.
Yes, and shout out to Brother Elephant because he's the one who
Yes,
brought
sir.
that whole thing to us. And me and him got together every week and started doing it. And that brought the element of bringing different people from different cities on to the ciphers. You know what I'm saying? That couldn't come to Chicago at that time. And that was also a
Yeah.
plateau that nobody else has done before, that I believe is also a stepping stone in what we do as far as how we open the mic up to everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Now, that period of time also set a standard that basically cut our audience in half. It allowed everybody to figure out a way to either be entertained online or to entertain online,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
where you didn't necessarily have to come out and do any of that shit to get some entertainment.
Right. And
Yeah.
that was no process.
The problem with that is anybody that's really trying to do what it is in the music industry, whether it be hip hop, whatever the fuck the genre is, you still have to have stage performances in order to really fucking make money because you ain't making no money off your streams and views
Mhm.
and likes. So at some point in time, your audience is going to want to see you live.
Yeah.
And you doing all of this shit at home, and you've never experienced being in front of an audience with 100 people. It ain't even got to be 1,000, 5,000. You've never experienced a crowd of 50
Yeah.
because all of your shit is at the crib. This is where we come back into play because this is what we do. We train, it's a hip hop dojo. We train you on how to do a live stage performance for free. I don't know where the fuck you can get that type of tutelage from seasoned industry motherfuckers, from legendary motherfuckers that come there and hang out and will talk to whoever the fuck is around. It's not like Cold Hard. Cold Hard will come and just chill and vibe out, and whoever the fuck it is that got a conversation for him, he'll talk to you.
Mm-hmm.
He'll give you information. He'll drop a jewel on you to let you know how to further your fucking experience in this hip hop shit for free.
Yeah, it's time. They're right there. Like, you know,
this is where you get all the fucking jewels that will sustain you in this fucking game.
See, and with that being said, too, because the industry knew that we do that and how we do that, it led us to big, big things. Even with me being in security and moving to certain clubs where I have full reins of shows and stages, I just gave to people. I didn't charge nobody. I didn't pay to play. I got the cats that came to the ciphers, that supported us, that I knew was serious about shit. And we put them on big ass bills with Brand Nubian and Mos Def and had contests. And that was 606. The shrine. The shrine is the shrine itself has a history of its own that should be, people are sleeping on it. That should already be memorialized. And because I had a foot in the door with being 606, bro, it was we were checking off bucket list shit and bringing all the underground cats along for the ride. So it's like, because we stuck to what we believed in and what we did, it served us in other ways. We didn't leave with super huge pocket full of cash, but memories, I'm gonna die with them all. And ain't nobody done it like we do it or have done it.
Yeah, real quick. Shouts to King Solo just came in the room, and also I brought the homie Ram in to say peace to Shadow, man. RamBunxious in the house.
Ram.
What up, man? What's good?
What up, man?
What up, man?
Fucker Tayamo.
Oh shit!
My twin.
D-Nick in the building. What's going? That's crazy going on right here.
That's what the fuck is up. RamBunxious,
What's
MIA
good,
ass.
Let me throw on my glasses so I can see a little better.
Finally, motherfucker, where the fuck you been?
Well, right now I'm in Louisville, Kentucky.
Oh, okay. Good luck.
Fucking stupid.
You know,
you ain't lying. But I was in Austin, Texas doing comedy, man. I was down there doing stand-up for a while, for a couple of years.
Nice.
Yeah. So I'm coming back to the hip hop shit, man. It was cracking.
You coming to the anniversary?
When is it?
November 26th. Yes.
Oh no, I won't be able to make it that quick. No.
Damn.
Well, I mean, but no, I wish, man. Shit. I mean, barring a miracle, you know what I'm saying?
Well, it's our 25-year anniversary. You know what I'm saying? And we got
that's what's up, man. Goddamn.
Bro, it's gonna be it's a lineup.
Yeah, shout the lineup out right real quick.
Wait, hold up.
Somebody,
I have to pull it up because it's
you don't want me to do it right now.
No, you can't.
This is gonna be our biggest show next to our 15-year
next to our 15-year, yes, Jory.
And our 15-year anniversary was fucking huge.
Yeah.
It's 20, and you said it's the 26th?
No.
This is the 25th.
26th of November.
Oh, yeah.
Our 25-year.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the silver.
All right, so we got Radcliffe, Metra, Epic One, Queen Zenobia, Endangered Species, SNI, The Car, Aztec and DJ C's, Tazar, Lyric Versatile, Mike Booth, Sam Mayam, Crystal Lejeune, Miss Kitty, Sweet Juices, Nuisance, Direct, Hall of Fame, Drunk Unks, Urbanized Music, Army of Two, Microphone Misfits, Plus 606,
Oh, nice.
and Crucial
Conflict.
Yeah.
All right. Shit.
And they
Crazy.
got a
Hell
new
yeah.
That's
joint.
crazy.
They got a new joint.
Denku, you going down there?
Man,
Y'all gotta come on down.
Yeah.
See,
Tell them what you did, Denku.
well, no, so
What
this
you
is the thing.
do? What the
No,
hell
so
you
this is
do?
the
what up?
thing. So we can change that, to be honest. Could make it. We could probably make it down. I actually we have
Book the show.
we have a podcast that night.
Oh.
But I mean, I could always change that. That's 3 weeks, that's 2 weeks away.
Yeah, bro.
Here's the thing. Can y'all do a mobile podcast?
Yeah, y'all can do live from the fucking show.
That
Challenge.
was ratings.
And here's the thing. Here's the thing. I'll even sweeten the pot. I'll give y'all the motherfucking green room to do it.
Yeah. Ooh.
Oh shit.
I'm gonna have the live and direct interviews with all the
Yeah,
nice.
motherfucker.
That's dope.
Now what? Now what?
That's dope.
I might have to get a bus ticket and come through that. motherfucker.
I mean, Denku, it's up to you, man. I'm down.
Yeah.
Hey, if y'all do the podcast, I'll get a bus ticket and come through.
Damn.
That's
Hey,
dope. See, look at
that's
that.
what the
That's
fuck
what
I'm
the fuck is
talking
up.
about.
Mhm.
See, and that's how shit happens, man. Just happens. And it's been happening for years like that with us. And all them people that they just shouted out, those are cats that been coming to that cipher for years, been performing for years. Like Shadow wrote on this the other day, there's 53 acts, 53 Tuesdays in a year. And there could be anywhere from 2 to 3 acts a Tuesday.
Yeah.
I've been doing that a long fucking time. We've been doing this a long time, and it's like none of us really have to,
Right.
because we don't, we've benefited from here and there, and it's nice, the image, but really it's for the love of the shit. And what he leaves out and what they left out before, even with the COVID, it's therapy, man. Some of us have been through hell and back, and we're back again. And if we don't have it, we don't survive.
And
so that's what people don't understand. It's our life source, man. It's always been.
And just to point it back off of what Jory said, the whole fucking reason why I personally do it now is because of therapy.
Mm-hmm.
When we first started doing it, I was there because I wanted to demolish every fucking body that thought they was dope on the microphone.
Yes, he did. Yes.
Honestly, if you thought you was nice, I was coming the fuck at you. And then I'll meet you outside to let you know that this shit ain't got nothing to do with the stage or nothing. We can freestyle out here and do this shit all night long. I'll take your motherfucking car. I'll take your motherfucking residential district if you want to put that shit on the line. That's what I was on. It started out that way, but it wound up being a place where I felt comfortable enough to start speaking about how I truly feel about shit.
Yeah, that's
getting a lot of bullshit off of my
chest. Yes.
To make it for the next goddamn week.
Yes.
And then it turned into, okay, this shit is very helpful for me. It's got to be helpful to some other motherfuckers that feel like me. So now I'm doing it in a counseling mode.
Right.
In a therapist
and
mode.
That's why it's therapy, yes.
And we allow motherfuckers to come in and sharpen their tools. Yeah. And then it turned into teaching mode. Now you idiots don't know what the fuck you're doing. And now we got to fucking train you. It's training day every motherfucking Tuesday because somewhere motherfuckers dropped the ball and motherfuckers just started doing weird ass shit that made no fucking sense. So now we got to stay here to retrain in the process of what the fuck I've grown up to love. This is a part of me, and I don't want any and every old body fucking my shit up.
Yeah. And that wasn't just the MC, and that was putting a fucking show together.
Yeah.
Trying to when motherfuckers was doing the pay to plays, because Chicago, bro, I was at one of the biggest clubs on the South Side where if I wanted to get $1,000 out of you to be on the stage for 4 songs, I could have done it. On my mama, I ain't never took a fucking penny from nobody to be on the stage. And motherfuckers were getting
Man.
rich 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Real rich. I
Hey,
could have
man,
been real rich.
Yeah.
I didn't.
not even Chicago. I remember when people were paying to play in Madison, Wisconsin.
That's still a thing, man.
And it
You know,
is a
oh,
thing.
people are still doing that.
They are, and you know
Exactly.
what?
It's
If
still a
it's the
thing
right,
everywhere.
If it's the right people doing it, you can do it right. But the way they were doing it back then, even more so, I took it personal because I went and paid to watch the shows.
Right.
Now all of a sudden, I'm waiting for fucking Noriega, and I got 40 acts. These
Right.
guys just made fucking 35 grand off of the worst shit I've ever heard.
Yes.
Exactly.
And by the time Noriega
Yes.
got on stage, I wanted to go fucking home because I was blasted and tired.
Yeah.
Wait, or hold on, or they
It's not a
did let the
show.
Chicago artists motherfucking get they shine. They let these other motherfuckers from other places come on, and then the Chicago artists get they shit cut. You know what I'm saying? Remember,
Yeah.
Joy, we saw that shit with Crucial Conflict. Like that shit is ridiculous of how they play our own home, our own people do it to us. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we don't do. That's the one thing that
Yeah,
606
you
stand
get off of me
Yeah.
now.
Yeah. No, I actually have
Next thing you in here, you like, hey, motherfucker, this and this like Roddy Piper and shit.
I had so the pay to play
Oh,
thing
yeah.
happened not to me, but I saw it happen in one of the smallest places I've ever played a show in Springfield, Missouri. I played a show with Onyx because that's when I went out there to open for them.
Right.
And literally there was like 16 opening acts on the show. And
Oh my
and
God.
I'm just sitting there waiting. And I go on. I mean, there was a big ass crowd of people there because it was like 16 acts of motherfucking people that brought these people. And literally right after I went on stage, and I mean, I killed it, but Onyx came on after me to headline.
That's good.
Half the crowd left.
Yeah.
More than half the crowd left before the headliner even went on.
I've seen that too. And that's the thing. It was like my priority because I wasn't a rapper or MC. I did security. I did the moves behind the scenes. When I see the show like that, I was like, I'm a paying customer. If I really paid $50 to watch this act, and right now I want to go fucking home before seeing them, I like, for me, it was taking the stance against that. For me, it was showing at the time, like, all right, Shadow and I, we're going to do this shit. Yeah, we're going to make a little bit, but we're putting all the local cats on from Sub T. They're all opening. Ain't nobody was charged shit. We had a VIP suite with booze and that. Like, we catered to the best and we bought the realest. We had a DJ open. DJ Ambidextrous opens up, does a crazy zigga deal. Then we had, White Jesus and on top of Brand Nubian.
Hey, wait. Jory, I just wanted to do this and I have to give you your flowers because the first time that you had me come and do the shrine, you had a list like that with a lot of MCs and you came to me and you said, nah, can you get all these acts on and off by a certain time? And I said, I guarantee you I would do that. And by the time we was done, everybody did their fucking songs and everybody got off and we was all out by 1:45 and you looked at me and said, damn, and I was like, I told you I got you. And to me, show me how you believed in me as a host and how I could put people on and off and get this shit rolling without them talking and bullshitting and doing all that other shit.
Putting on a show.
Has to go on.
It's a show. It's showmanship. And I think that's what everything's missing now. Like, I want to be entertained. If I'm paying $100, I want to, hey, man, get me involved. I want to leave saying, man, that was a great fucking time. And I don't think enough people do it. The ones who do appreciate our circle, especially in the underground. And once again, that's why it's like led to our longevity because people know we ain't bullshitting.
Okay.
Do that.
Speaking
and it's genuine shit.
Speaking on this, I want to hear from everybody at least something about it. So what do me and Pestilence experienced this on the last tour that we went on. I want your guys' take on people that are part of shows that don't stay for the full show.
Oh my God. Oh, okay.
Oh,
And
man.
I want to go around. I want everybody's insight on it. I want to
Okay,
know
I
what
want
it
to
is.
be first. I
You
want
go
to be
ahead.
first
You
because
start.
okay, I want to be first because
Yeah,
this
you
is
start.
my fucking pet peeve. Okay, because number one, being a sub T for all these years and being there and seeing the longevity and how it started, people used to stick around to see everybody. People used to stick around for the open mic. And there was a particular time when Shadow was sick and couldn't come. And I was holding down the open mic. And I would see people come, do their shows, and leave and take the people who were there with them. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, and that's what made me want to start doing the open mic first, because also people wouldn't come to the open till it was time for the open mic. You feel me? So you got people who would come, perform, and take their people, but then you don't have the people that do the open mic that come until after. You know what I'm saying? Or they all go outside to smoke because they are followers, not leaders. They're sheep. I'm sorry. I'm talking about y'all. I don't care. But it is horrible to me because you want the same respect on the mic if you were on stage as anyone else. And that is a big factor about Chicago and hip hop because they all do it. You know what I'm saying? And I don't understand that. But when somebody else from any fucking other city come on, they hold their dicks and be standing there like, ooh, I'm waiting on them. You know what I'm saying? But no, you have to have that same drive, keep that same energy for our own people. You feel what I'm saying? So yes, I hate that. And I really hate that at Sub T. And I talk to him about this all the time because people kill me. They will stand there and walk out or not be there and come later. And I just don't understand that. It's like, what are you here for? It's supposed to be an energy. And it never was like that before. So in the beginning of Sub T, it was love all the way around the board. Like they said, everybody was there for everything. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm having these niggas pick and choose what the fuck they want to do. You feel me? And that don't make sense to me because hip hop is hip hop and we all supposed to support each other.
Real quick, before the next person answers, I just want to say, so yes, fuck that shit for people leaving early. But here's the thing where it hurts the most. When you're on a 21-day tour and you're not even from these places and you rock as an independent artist at these spots, and these motherfuckers that are on the show that are excited to rock and perform, they're not even staying for your shit. And I'm like, motherfucker, I'm the reason the show is happening right now.
Yes.
Like, if I didn't book the tour, y'all motherfuckers wouldn't be performing on the show.
Right.
So why the fuck are y'all leaving?
Right.
That's the whole thing. That's that prima donna bullshit that I personally don't like. I've always had an issue with that shit because when we were doing shit, I wanted to see
competition.
my competition. I want to see my competition, number one. And then number two, I want to see who the fuck it is that I might want to collab with.
Right. That part.
But that's me being an artist.
Yeah.
That motherfuckers already coming into shit thinking they're the shit. So they're expecting motherfuckers to run after their ass like they Michael Jackson or Prince or some shit once their set is over. And that shit don't hold no fucking weight. I personally don't get down with that. And I guess my big issue is the fact that you miss out on the opportunity to maybe hook up with another individual or another group that may propel you and your shit and their shit and open up different avenues for motherfuckers to come behind you. A lot of the artists that I've come in contact with lately don't realize there's a responsibility with this shit, as well as it being entertaining and therapy and all the other shit. There's a responsibility. The shit that you lay down right now is going to set a precedence for everybody coming behind you. And if you know you in this shit for a specific fucking reason, making money, getting fame, getting fortune, then you're going to drop those jewels on how to do that. You got other artists that's out here trying to really just be pure artists. And they're going to drop a different jewel. You got to have a certain balance with that shit because you can make money and still be a fucking artist without being a slave to the industry. But if you leave right after you get done doing your set, you don't know who the fuck One is your competition
Mhm.
that could take you off the fucking table, and somebody that or some group that you may learn a thing or two from. And then two, you may miss an opportunity on collabing with some shit
That's
that
what
motherfuckers and stuck around and was like, you're dope. And that the motherfucker that you could have had that place is probably a half-ass MC compared to you, but you're such a prima donna and thinking you a star already. You ain't got time for motherfuckers that's really in the same fucking boat with you. That shit kills me.
Yeah.
But it's the mentality of the new motherfuckers that's coming out right now. Nobody is trying to be a team player, it seems. Everybody is out for self, and they'll use and abuse whoever the fuck they can in order to get that step ladder to where they want to be.
Crabs in the barrel.
And where you want to be ain't really where you want to be.
Yeah. Speaking of team players, we haven't heard from yet. Ken Solo, you got D-Nick down there. Come on the mic, man. Give me the insight, man. I want to hear it.
Okay, so when it comes to that, I would say it's pros and cons when it comes to it. I don't know what anybody's situation is when it comes to like why somebody would leave early and stuff like that. I know we see it a lot. You know, I don't personally like it, but at the same time, I can't get too mad because I just don't know their situation. I don't know what's going on in their life and what's going on. So I really can't say nothing. All I know is I spend
Got shit going on, nigga. You know they ain't got a goddamn thing going on.
Hold on, shut up.
Keep that shit funky, Solo.
But listen.
We saw they same monkey asses sitting out in the goddamn car behind Subkey Smoke. They ain't doing shit. They ain't got another fucking appointment. They ain't going to work in the morning.
Or next door to sales getting them up.
Right. Or next door to sales.
Yeah.
With Papa Gio, Chris ass.
Yeah, on Tuesdays. Yeah, keep it 100.
But twin, check it out though. Like, we rather rock for 10 of the right people than 10,000 of the wrong people.
Yes.
So you gotta go, man. God bless.
Yep.
You know
and you hear me saying on the mic all the time.
You
know what I'm saying? I say the same
That's
thing.
That's why he's my alter ego.
But no, the thing is, it's actually what he just said. And the thing is, even if I'm rocking by myself, I'm gonna have fun by myself. If I'm rocking only for y'all, I'm gonna make sure y'all dancing and getting hyped and stuff like that. I love that. I do it for the love. I don't care who shows up. I don't care if it's 2 people or this or that. Yo, hey, this is for me. Remember, it's therapy. So if nobody's there, then I'm doing it by my goddamn self, and I'm loving every fucking minute of it because it's about the love of hip hop, and people keep forgetting that shit. That's it.
All right.
I feel that. Real quick. Shout out to Ken Solo rocking the motherfucking Denku fucking beanie joint right now. I gotta shout that shit out. That's dope. Ram, what you gotta say, man? What you gotta say, Ram?
I think one thing people haven't or that y'all haven't mentioned that I'm sure y'all all agree with. For younger artists, you know what you also, and older artists, okay, older artists who've been around and feel like they can leave. Oh, I got tenure in this type thing, right?
Very true.
You might be missing where the current wave is going. There might be some new music that you're missing now. You're kind of behind and don't know where the new artists are at and where the wave of music is going. That, to me, that's important. I can't count how many people who have put me on their hooks because I stayed after, like y'all saying, and been like, yo, your shit's dope. You ever need a hook? And then I'm doing a hook for them. You know what I mean? It's that too that we have to kind of let our egos go as MCs and as artists in general, and understand that, hey man, I might go to the show and some dudes that come on after Denku and them or whoever, and I'm not even on the show. They might be doing some dope shit and doing some shit I've never heard. And I think a lot of times artists, we take for granted that we doing the hottest shit, and we might not be doing the hottest shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I'll say that about myself. There's times I showed up at shows with my set and been like, oh shit, man, I wish I could change my set right now because the motherfucker that just went on just killed that shit. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so
that's true.
I feel that.
There's that part of it too,
Jory, being a behind the scenes type person, how do you feel about it?
Well, like you said, I'm behind the scenes, so you never know who's watching. And the funny thing about me, through security, that's what I did. I walked around. I watched. I loved hip hop enough to know who was an MC and who was hungry. So when I was walking around, they just thought I was a big goofy security guard. But I also had my ins to some huge nightclubs with some big names. And if you didn't hold yourself like a professional, or if I seen in my own opinion, like this fucking guy don't give a fuck, then I wasn't fucking with you if I had an opportunity. I already seen how you worked in that little place. I'm gonna bring you to a bigger stage. So, like you said, the competition, the quality, the people who know it know it. And like I said, a lot of people, when I first started being even a part of Sub T and 606, motherfuckers didn't know me. They didn't know what I was doing. I was security. I made sure everybody was cool.
Yeah.
But little did they know, from doing that, I learned other little hustles that I was like, I could put a show together. I see real people rap every day. I'm videotaping them. I'm analyzing them. Why not try to put a little show together and make scrap? And I'm helping them out because I appreciated the good rappers. So there's somebody always watching, and if you're doing something right, you'll usually benefit off of it. And the ones who didn't, I don't fuck with them, and they know who they are.
Yeah, if you know, you
That
know.
that shit
I
is
feel that.
biblical though.
Yes.
It says it's in the motherfucking Bible. Be careful how you entertain a stranger, lest you be entertaining an angel. You don't know who the fuck is watching you.
Mm-hmm.
It could be somebody that could help you. It could be somebody that will not fuck with you, that could have benefited whatever path you were trying to fucking go down.
Yeah,
So
I feel that.
always, one, be a professional. Two, don't ever think you can't learn shit, whether you're a new artist or an old artist.
Mm-hmm.
And three, be humble with your shit. It's a lot of dope motherfuckers in the world.
I feel that.
And
Pesto,
don't be afraid of human contact, man. People don't want to talk no more. The videos, this is great when you're in Wisconsin, he's in Minnesota, I'm here. It's wonderful for that. But
yeah,
I've met you all in person, except Pestilence, I believe. I've shook your hand. I said what's up. I thanked you for being there. It's a different bond.
yeah. Pesto, you got the 2 cents.
I mean, you know what my opinion is. It's something that's driven me crazy forever. You know, it used to make me really angry because it's like, motherfucker, like Denku said, you're putting this show together, you're getting these people on there, you're giving them an opportunity, and it's kind of a spit in the face if you're the one organizing it too. It's like, what the fuck? I just gave you this, you know, for free, and now you're gonna come and take that and give nothing back, kind of thing. It's like somebody gives you a gift and you don't even say thank you because you didn't stick around to say thank you. So it's kind of bullshit. And we saw it, like he said, a lot. I think the one that stood out to me the most was when we were in Fort Wayne. We had, I think there were 4 or 5 other acts on the show, including the DJ. And the one that went on right before us brought a pretty big crowd of people. And he took all of his people as soon as we went on. He was out of there with all these people. And it's like, man, you couldn't stay for one act.
Right.
Like you couldn't stay for one act.
And then and then real quick, and then he sees the videos. This same guy sees the videos of the aftermath of what happened after he left. He's like, man, I should have stayed.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, he hit me up and he was like, I'm really sorry I left. I should have stayed. And it was like,
But those are life lessons for y'all. Now you know who to fuck with and who not, you know? So you gotta take it.
Real shit.
Exactly.
It is. It definitely, and that's something to me, you know, when we put shows together that I always think about is it's like a running in the back of my head. Cause like you said, there's tons of dope motherfuckers. And the longer you do this, the more of them you know. And then you end up having options.
I just want to say one thing. Y'all keep saying there's tons of dope motherfuckers. There's not tons of dope motherfuckers. I just want to say that.
Oh my God. Did he just do that?
There's
oh my God.
I'm just being real. I'm just being real. There's a few dope motherfuckers, and then there's, you know.
Yeah, and I
agree with it. I agree with it.
To clarify that, there are MCs and there are rappers. We know there are categories.
You know what I mean? Hey, Shadow,
to this shit.
Shadow, you know me, nigga. you know, I'm gonna say the
Yo,
I know,
But there's tons of artists that are, you know, like I would
Proceed,
happily
proceed.
put on show. There's tons of artists I'd happily put on a show. And the more of them that you know,
No, I know.
you
I'm
know,
fucking with you, Pesto. Nah, I feel you.
right. The further
Oh,
down
my
the priority list those guys go, if they're like that etiquette, it's all, you know, you can be a dope performer, you could be the baddest ass MC on the stage, but if you're not putting in any of that other stuff, it's like you fall down the rankings to, you know, like a kid that shows up and maybe he's not as, you know, finely tuned, but his passion flows through and he's interacting with everybody, trying to learn and soak up as much as he can. That's somebody I would rather invest my time into than somebody that's like, hey, this guy's dope, but he's just here to do his shit and leave. Another thing I wanted to ask Shadow and AnyiAhlation, and I mean everybody that's part of this, it's something that stood out to me and stands out to me about the way that you guys operate as an open mic. Is you guys, I think, have the best balance of being extremely inviting and welcoming, and everybody has an opportunity, but also not afraid to keep the quality control. And I think that's something that is drastically lacking today, is the people that are afraid to say, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, you know, like people are afraid to do that shit nowadays. And I think it's so fucking important, you know, no matter who it happens to, it's like that's an opportunity for you to get real feedback and not people blowing smoke up your ass. Where did that, has that always been a thing for you guys, or is that something you guys brought?
Let me
Go ahead, Shadow.
Okay. In the beginning of 606,
That wasn't happening.
that wasn't happening.
That didn't happen, yeah.
We were letting everybody do whatever it is that they want to do. Everybody got the equal amount of time. We balanced it out, and it was all cool and dandy.
Yes.
At a certain point in time, though, when I started hosting after Rex gave me the microphone to start hosting the shit, my whole theory was there's got to be some balance to the bullshit. I respect your energy. I respect your go-get, but here's a little dose of fucking reality. If you whack, somebody got to tell you, motherfucker, you whack. That's when we installed the fucking countdown.
And when I started hosting with him, I didn't want us to be, because we are the forefront, we are the teachers. I didn't want us to be the one to burst your bubble, even though I started bursting people.
I used to do that shit all the time.
And we gave it to the crowd because they are the ones that are watching. So they should be the ones to tell you and be able to count down. You know what I'm saying? And we said no MC on the stage could do it because, nigga, you on stage and you don't want nobody to count your pussy ass down. So if you do, you can't even rhyme. Real talk, that's how I pulled it. But when that took over, it was so dope because they got it. But then it lost its element because people just didn't they just got scared to
No, times changed. The internet shit. People
I didn't give
worried.
a fuck about people getting scared. I didn't give a fuck about people getting worried. I didn't give a fuck about feelings. Because if your feelings was hurt to the point where you wanted to motherfucking cry and bitch and not try to improve, then this shit ain't for you.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. You got in this bitch for free. You can get the fuck out for free.
That's the same. That's that all the time.
It's real fucking simple.
Yes.
And then if you want to get physical, you get fucked up for free. All right.
You want to get physical, you ain't going out the front.
We never had a problem.
We're going to drag your ass out the motherfucking back.
Never had a problem. And we keep that positive.
And
that's my new favorite
had a
saying.
problem because motherfuckers knew early on, we will fuck you up in that bitch.
Yes.
We will lock the door.
I mean, we don't.
Fuck you up and drag you out the fucking back. We've done it before.
Yeah,
don't think it
we
won't happen
playing
again.
around. That's for security.
Edit that part out, okay?
No, don't edit the goddamn thing out. Don't edit shit out. Because motherfuckers sometimes think shit is sweet.
We don't edit. We don't edit. You good. We don't ever edit.
Without you helping me.
Hey, that's my new favorite saying. You got in this bitch for free, you can get out for free. That's my new shit right there.
Seriously. I mean, but it sets a precedence. We allow everybody to be whoever the fuck it is that you want to be or try to be.
Yeah.
But you gotta motherfucking be able to take constructive criticism. We ain't in there talking about you and trying to fucking beat you down to the point where you don't want to feel like being an artist no more. That's not our goal. Our goal is to try to make you a better motherfucking you. But if you can't take the motherfucking critique, then you need to find something else to be a better you. Because this shit ain't it. And I take it seriously because this is my shit. This is what I was born and raised to motherfucking do. I'm a fucking artist.
I'm sensitive about my
I might
shit.
be half Haitian because I got about 25 skills. I got other skills that I can do professionally, licensed, but I choose to be a motherfucking artist. And if you want to pussyfoot and bullshit about what I'm extremely serious about, fuck you and the bitch you look like. Get the fuck out of here. Go ahead and find something else to fucking do because this is not the platform for you.
And what happened with that though is because the culture stood behind it so much, 90% of the time, even with me doing security, I didn't have to bounce somebody out because the crowd was ready to bounce them out for fucking up the good time.
Exactly.
You were fucking up a genuine good time. You got asked by, other than me, by cats that were real hood back in the day to politely leave.
Yeah.
And it worked. People respected us back then. It was a more street code to shit when we were
Might be a
younger.
motherfucker you came with.
Real talk.
Right.
Like we took care of a lot of cats that shouldn't even have belonged in there for years, but they did and they respected it. So we gave them a home. So when it came to, yo, man, I need you to fuck this dude up, there was, hey, thank you. You know what
And
I'm
a lot
saying?
of motherfucking times, you ain't even have to say, I need you to fuck somebody up. Motherfuckers would come to us and be like, this nigga was on some half-ass shit. You want us to tame that shit?
Yeah, straight up.
Hold
A
on,
lot
hold
of
on.
motherfucking times we was like, no.
And no, with that being said, because Chicago's got such a bad rap, we have not had one bullet, anything, incident,
in 25 years. Exactly.
That's dope.
every week. So people talk that shit, but when you got a community behind something they love and it gives therapy and a space and just somewhere to fucking be, bro, people stand by that shit. And that's another reason we stand the test of time even now. After COVID, after all that shit.
Exactly.
The numbers ain't what it was, but we're still fucking there.
Real quick, I'm still stuck on Shadow saying "fuck you" and the bitch you look like.
Yo,
that's insane. He says that all the time,
and I mean that
he
shit.
means it.
Because the bitch you look like didn't teach you better.
Yeah.
So we're getting close, but I wanted everybody to talk about one of their favorite experiences because we've all been there now. Ram, I brought you to 606. Pestilence has been there a couple times now. I want everybody's favorite experience from the 606. I mean, I know some of y'all done it a lot longer than others, so probably got to think back. But
I can start because I have the shortest list, so it's pretty easy for me to come up with something. So last time we were there, before the show started, there was a guy that was up there dancing and pretending like he had the mic, rapping the words, but not rapping the words. He was just pretending like he was performing. And then when it came time for the cipher and he got the mic, he pretended like the mic didn't work and kept doing what he was doing before the show.
Wait. Hold on, I'm mad because
we don't know his name. We don't know his name.
No, but Shadow isn't here right now, and I swear to God, like Shadow will probably know who this is.
It was so funny. You took the mic from him, and you're like, "No, don't do that. Don't do that."
Exactly, and that's what I do. You know that, and that's what I was gonna say too about like how we say we give everybody a chance. So I am the person of chance. You know what I'm saying? But when you don't do what you're supposed to do or do what you need to do, I will teach you in the most respectful way. Now, if you get out of hand or something, that's when I cut your fucking life and AnyiAhlation destroys completely. You feel what I'm saying? And a lot of people talk about that because they say that I do that. And I go, no, it's not that. Is that if you, it's not rocket science, okay? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what you're supposed to do when you get the microphone. So if I tell you to hold the microphone like this, and I go, hey, hold the microphone like this while you rhyming or whatever, and you still start doing this shit, and then I go, all right, and I take the mic and I go, I can rap on this one and this one too. Why the fuck can't you? You know what I'm saying?
And that's exactly what happened. That's exactly what happened.
Exactly what
Like
happened.
dude literally asked, like he literally acted like the mic didn't work or something.
Yes. So look, Shadow, they said this dude
He was
got
stuck in pre-show mode, man. He was up
acted like the
there
mic didn't
lip
work.
syncing for
At least he was creative.
Oh, wait, look, hey, Shadow's back. Pestilence said that dude got on the stage, he was dancing all night, then he got the microphone on the cipher and acted like the mic
I
didn't
remember.
work.
I remember that
Yeah.
motherfucker. Look, look.
You remember the bitch he looked like?
Yeah,
I remember
like
if that bitch was at the door and I was checking IDs, I wouldn't let her in. I'm horrible with names, but I'm great with motherfucking faces and moments.
Yeah.
I remember that moment. Because at that moment, wasn't you the one that grabbed the
yes,
microphone
that's what he said. Yeah.
and grabbed
Yeah.
both of them and was like,
I saw what he said.
Damn.
fuck out of here, suck a dick, fuck out of here. Oh,
That's what's
Man.
up.
Oh, man, look.
So one of my favorite moments ever is probably one of the first ones I came to. I mean, I've been to a lot of them now.
Mhm.
I would probably come every week if I lived in Chicago, to be honest, because
You
Def-
definitely would
def-
be
def-
that guy.
but
Yes, he would.
He
That's
would.
what's up.
but
And probably be scaring every motherfucking MC
And look,
that will
and you
freestyle.
see the button, right? Look, you see the button. Yes.
No, I'm gonna tell you this shit before you even start with that shit. D,
all right.
you came up there. It was like the third show you did. The first two you fucked motherfuckers' head up.
Mhm.
The third show that you performed up there, it was a bunch of new cats, new faces that was trying to come up there and get on the open mic. And you freestyled the shit. And everybody was like, who the fuck is this motherfucker? All the MCs that came up there, the new faces, turned around and looked at each other and started piling the fuck out the door because of you.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
You made motherfuckers
That's
not
good.
want to get on the mic.
Right.
And that was a great fucking night for me because this shit ain't for you. If you looked at it, you did the most honest fucking thing in the world. You knew where your limit was and you knew it wasn't there. So you walked the fuck out. I would have appreciated it more if they stayed there and learned something. But the
But
fact
they
that
knew better.
the fact that Denku, he weeded out the bullshit before it even started. That wound up being a very dope night because we had nothing but good motherfuckers get on the microphone.
Yeah, that's true.
We had nobody whack that night.
That's true. I remember that.
We had the potential to be 50-50 with whack and dope that night. You weeded out the bullshit for us. So I thank you, sir.
Of course, man.
That's
So,
Yeah.
so actually, another one just came to mind for me. So let me say two of them. But the very first one that came to mind was probably one of my first times there, experiencing the cipher for the first time, jumping in it. And at this point in time, this is when you, Shadow, were giving people concepts and asking people questions to make sure that they use that shit in their rhyme to make sure that their freestyle was on point. And I thought that shit to me was cold. And I mean, clearly when you feel the vibe to do that, you do that, but I haven't seen it recent. So I don't know if people suck at freestyling that come up there now or something, and you think they can't do it. But like then that was when me and you did the concepts, and that's when I met Mike Booth for the first time, and he was cold at it, and I was like, oh, I gotta go after this dude. All right, well, hopefully ask me some dope ass question shit. And then I killed it, and then Mike Booth looked at me like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
So it was like a mutual respect thing, you know what I'm saying? And then the other time I remembered, and I won't forget it, is randomly Sam I Am comes in, and we had already known each other.
Oh,
and then me and Sam I Am finished the cipher doing the back and forth shit.
Yes.
I think, and that shit was crazy. That shit was cold.
I think I gave y'all the mics because, you know what I'm saying, at the end, I think you was performing. Remember I told you at the end, always the artists who perform, I always put them at the end of the cipher because I want to give the artists that didn't perform our opportunity first. So Sam
Yeah.
was the last person in, and I gave you and him the mic, and yeah, y'all went back and forth, and that was dope as hell. I'm sorry, I didn't want to. It was. I hope you was finished with that.
Oh
thought.
yeah. I was done with it. I was done.
Because
With it.
Jory,
So,
I know Jory gonna say what his favorite time was, which was mine too, probably. So I don't want to say the same thing.
Well, let me answer Denku's question first.
Okay, go ahead. My bad.
There's a reason for that. It's training day every day for somebody on a Tuesday fucking night. And sometimes we'll get a lot more rookies up in there that we can spot that's not ready for that. So
okay.
Different
I feel that.
train
generations,
them up
man.
and let them know that, hey, this is what we're going to expect. This is what the fuck we do. This is how the fuck we get down. We'll give you a taste of it so you'll understand what the assignment is the next time you bring your ass here.
Facts.
And if you think you can do it, you'll come back. If you can't, you won't.
And that's why it's different. These generations are different, and they just take critiquing different, and it's different, man.
Exactly.
On that note, remember the dudes that came, the young cats that came in and got mad at us and they left, and then they went and posted about us and was talking shit about.
I mean, they'll always be.
I'm saying they was young and they didn't understand what the whole formula of what our cipher is. You know what I'm saying? And they got mad. I mean, that's just like Hannibal Barris got mad when I took him off the mic.
But here's the thing, though.
He didn't understand.
Did you see their comments? All their comments?
Yes, all their comments was negative. Yes, of course.
None of them motherfuckers have ever been there.
Yeah.
But none of them that was commenting have ever been there.
Yeah, I feel.
If you came there and you actually experienced what the fuck it is that we do, you know we're not rooted in that bullshit.
Right. I mean, that's what I'm
saying. We don't do the pay to play.
But we don't try to be rude. We're trying to teach and help and enhance you. You know what I'm saying?
But those are the motherfuckers that's gonna go by whatever the fuck artist that's gonna say that shit without experiencing it for themselves. And if that's what you want to do, fine. That's cool and dandy. That just means we ain't gotta fucking deal with you.
Yeah, we ain't cut from the same cloth at that
right.
point.
It's not for you.
Right.
And I don't have a problem with that. Bitch, you complain about it all day long.
We've been doing it.
Right, 25 years.
I mean, if you could tell me what the fuck we doing that's wrong after 25 years, tell me.
Right.
I'm all motherfucking ears.
Yeah.
Because I don't think we would have been here this fucking long if we wasn't doing something right.
Yeah, something right. That's true.
Microphone Misfits, you got a memory? You got a memory of 606?
Yeah. Man, shoot. You know, it's torn. It's so for me as a friend of 606 and and lover of 606 and like a cousin of the, you know what I'm saying? It's either the very first time I went there as just a solo artist, because I went up there because there's always a running thing between me and Shadow, because people think that me and him are the same person.
Yes.
How I even learned about it was people were coming at me. People was coming at me when I was a young pup. Nobody knew, but they just saw me, catch a wreck on the mic, and everybody kept saying, "You like Shadow, man? You ain't gonna put me on. You ain't gonna put me on. You ain't gonna put me on 616." And I was like, man, that's not me. And I was like, you know what? I was like, I'm gonna come up there and I'm gonna battle Shadowmaster MC. And I go up there. I was fresh off of the Source Unsigned Hype battle competition. I was like, I'm gonna cook this motherfucker. And I get there, I was like, dang, this is this motherfucker house. It's kind of nice. Kind of nice.
He was like, damn, Big Brother. Look, that's Big Brother. Well, Uncle Shadow.
I just fall back and just get on the mic. And so, and there was one time where we were invited. Whenever 606 calls, we're there. And there was one time where we were invited and we had to turn it down because we were going on our first tour of China. And that was when it was an anniversary. Yeah. So we brought 606 to China. There was these MCs, these Chinese MCs that wanted to get on the stage and freestyle. We had like an hour set, so it was like, y'all can cook. And so we let them rock, and then we had like the entire crowd, you know, it was like 450 people out there, and we was like, yo, I want you to shout this place out. It's called 606 Chicago. And so
Yeah.
that was like
Hey
that
man,
was
Hey,
that shit brought me to tears,
Hold
bro.
on. Hey, I need that footage for the 25-year
No,
anniversary.
hold on. I got that footage. And I'm gonna
That's
tell
what
you this. I'm gonna tell you this.
I've never seen it.
That is the most fucking likes and views
I've never seen it.
that we got for any of our anniversary posts. Y'all
Ooh.
ass fucking China, because that was at a time when motherfuckers was not allowed to
In
be in
China.
China.
I know, I
Yep.
remember. That's crazy.
Oh,
But I've
shit.
never seen
That shit was legendary and classic as fuck.
That's
Man, that shit was that shit almost brought me to tears the day
I
they
just
sent
know.
me
I
that
did you see
video,
me? I'm
man.
sitting over here. I'm like, I need that for the anniversary. Okay,
Yeah.
wait. Before
I got
Jory
it.
says his, because his gonna be the 15 year. I know, because I love
I
Jory.
didn't say mine.
No. Nah. You'll say no, it's not.
I didn't say mine.
I got so many.
Okay, but look, I want to say this. We have so many, but I just want to say this one real quick. When I brought Bushwick Bill to Sub T, he was coming to just see what was going on. And he told me he did not want to run. He
That's
didn't
what he
want to
said.
do shit. Okay.
That's what he said.
And when I tell you, this man took over the open mic the whole night, like for real. Like to me, having that is an iconic moment in Sub T, because like we have a lot of anniversaries, we have a lot of shit, we have a lot of people that have been there. But that to me was so poetic, because he said he didn't want to, and he did it. And then he just did it to a point. And a lot of cats who were in there were young heads who didn't know who
Who the
Bishwick
fuck
Oh, Jesus.
was. They did not know who he
Damn.
was.
But
Okay.
here's the thing about that night. The crazy shit about that night. Somebody went live, and motherfuckers at the end, towards the ends of the night, started trying to run the fuck up in there because they saw live he was in there.
Mhm.
And they was like, what the fuck? We gotta get the
Right?
sub.
Yeah.
And then niggas started trying to pile up at the goddamn door and shit. And it was like, nah, we're about to shut it down. The
Right.
lights is about to come on down, nigga.
Right. Yeah.
Get over that shit.
Yes. And yeah, may you rest in peace. And that was one of the epic moments that
Yeah, that's epic.
I love and
That is
remember.
legendary.
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Shadow or Jory, who signs next?
Shadow, Jory, or Ram, any of y'all,
I
or
think
or
me and Jory
can
got
Solo
the same
choose.
shit. The year 15
I said
anniversary.
15, but Jory said no, that's not the one he was gonna
Oh,
say.
they ain't the one he was
Because that's
saying?
what I was
Well,
gonna
if y'all were
say. The
gonna,
anniversary.
I have many, so
Yeah,
So
no,
which
well,
one you gonna say, Jory?
yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
yeah, it was probably that for me, because not just because I rhymed, it was because
Mhm.
And you right.
I put 15 acts on 2 stages with the
Yes.
headliner. I forgot exactly. I think it was Do or Die.
It was do or die. Yeah. It was do or die.
It was just a wild night, and we had that whole building packed from bottom to top with
rocking.
Juice, with Crucial Conflict, with just,
Yes, Nuisance and them.
and
Yeah.
that was the last night Norm Rockwell, original Pacific, that was with us at the time, retired.
Yeah.
So this is going to be 10 years to the date that Norm retired, which is fucking
He coming
mind
back.
blowing.
You know,
he's
he
coming.
coming back.
Dope.
And he
coming back.
finally, him and Boy Wonder finally get their jerseys for
Right.
the 25-year anniversary that they
Nice.
got. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So,
but
yes.
that's what it was. But there's been many, man, and I'm just grateful. I really can't wait for this one, because for me, this is like our book stamp, man. I really want to get us put in the Bronx, New York Museum for the longest running open mic hip hop in the world, man, and
yeah.
really
Correct.
leave our legacy. And I
Yes.
think it can be done. I've been busy as fuck. So the minute I get a chance to really conceal that, it's gonna happen. It's just a matter of time.
Mhm.
Hey, you know what else I did for us too? I just want to jump in real quick before Shadow does his. So Jennifer Hudson, you know, from Chicago, you know, she got her show and shit. And she got a thing where you
That's
can
my
put up,
cousin.
and she got a thing where you got to put up
Oh,
like
no shit.
it's going
That's
on.
your cousin, and you ain't
Yes.
plugged us
But
up
look,
yet.
okay, so listen, but wait, so then listen, Solo, if that's your cousin, I submitted us as our 25-year anniversary of Chicago hip hop and people we should know. you should know, and you know what I'm saying, and put our pictures and a video of us on the news. And we was also on Channel 2. We the ones responsible for opening up Sub T back when we was on Channel 2. That's another thing.
I'm shaking my head at you, Solo.
Yeah, Solo, I didn't know that. But anyway, I
I
just
know.
submitted that, and I'm trying to get us on there so we can
You know I'm gonna
promote
send you a couple of gifts tonight.
Jory, so
You know
we can
that.
promote it on a grander scale about us being the longest open mic in the world.
And it
Okay,
ain't Christmas.
I can't say it.
No, he ain't.
Get it.
Fucking Jennifer Hudson cousin.
I know, right?
Killing and
That's my
kicking.
mom's side. I don't know that side too much. They just told me that.
Man, you better go to a family reunion or something and figure it out. Make it work.
Yo,
But if that happens, though, y'all, we gotta go. Okay, if they get it in time,
Yeah.
all that. If it happens, I'm letting y'all know, and it's documented so everybody know. Okay,
Wow.
Denku, I love you, bro.
I'm appalled.
Much love. Much love.
It's your time to tell your story.
Shadow, Ram, or Ken Solo, whoever. I want to hear the memory. The memory.
Ram.
Well, not Ram.
Ram, it's your turn.
I mean, I've only been twice, man. The first time. I mean, it's just the first time because you know what it is? It's because the energy is exactly what they say it is. Like, I just remember being in there and like almost just being kind of like mystified, just looking around like, man, this shit is exactly what they say it is. And then and the nerves, huh?
When was that? Was you?
Oh man, this is years ago. It's had to be.
It was either. It was
I think it was
2016. Yeah.
Yeah.
2016.
So it was
And I just remember being so fucking nervous. Like, oh man, I hope I don't get counted off this motherfucker. I mean, I know I knew I was dope enough not to, but I mean, man, it was just like, oh shit. You know, but it was just the energy matching exactly what I thought it would be. And it was just like, man, this shit is just dope just to stand there in it. You know what I'm saying? That's just simply that, you know.
That's love.
Now, for me, there are two different things that really stand out with everything about this shit. The 15-year anniversary. That was probably the best balanced night from old to new upcoming shit that cultivated in a session that was just ridiculously dope.
Yes, it was.
And then there was a night that Cold Hard, T Smooth brought fucking Exhibit.
Oh my God, I wasn't there that night. Why you keep bringing that up? I wasn't there. I was sick. And I'm never sick. I'm never sick.
Exhibit, Ryan Fest. I know.
Yeah, okay.
But
yeah,
they came in and they chilled in the background and saw what was going on up front, and it was good. And then we went upstairs and had a conversation.
And then they called me on the phone, and I'm sick, and they called me on the phone. And okay, so a lot of people don't know my background. I used to live in California. Oh, and shout out to The Good Life, because that's a full circle for me. The Good Life is what Subterranean is to me right now.
Yeah.
And I was 14, 15. I went to Crenshaw High School, and The Good Life that's why I met all of Jurassic 5, Ahmad, Skilo, like it was a lot of people. I'm actually in a documentary. Didn't know. Oh my God, we saw the documentary and saw me a bunch of times in the documentary. Okay, so it's full circle to me being at Sub T, and that's the blessing to me because hip hop changed my life a long time ago. You know what I'm saying? And it was the females like Salt and Pepper, MC Light. You know what I'm saying? JJ Fat and that, but seeing when I started going to The Good Life and seeing females engaging and doing it and being able to keep up with the men, you know what I'm saying? It was a different thing for me. So that's why I love why I'm here and why I am his partner in rhyme and why we do what we do. You know what I'm saying? And everybody says that we've grown so close and so much in all these years hosting Sub T. You know what I'm saying? It makes
tethered.
it yes. People sometimes they think we're married and shit, and then no, we're not. Like they was like, "Are y'all brothers?" Like we've gotten so much, and it's so hilarious. But we are connected in hip hop. Yeah, we
That's
are.
what's up.
Yeah, we are. So,
yeah.
and
Yes.
I moved away from the point that I was making, but I had to say that because I love you and I respect you and I love everything we do. And this anniversary is going to show volumes because we're actually performing our finally our songs.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Finally,
About time, god damn it.
yes,
We
people
That's
have
what's up.
been
That's
saying
what's
it
up.
for years, and we're finally performing.
The name of the project is called "This About Goddamn."
It's about
Time.
goddamn time. Yes, yes, yes. Like for real, it is. It's called that for real. It's
You
about
gotta make a
goddamn
shirt
time
right
because
now
people
for
have been
it,
talking
bro.
so much shit about us, and when y'all hear the first single from "It's About Goddamn Time," that's gonna make it even more prevalent and the point.
And y'all gonna
It
put
is
it out on
fucking hilarious though.
and y'all gonna put it out on cassette, right? AnyiAhlation, so I can put the cassette
you
up in the
gotta
studio.
Cassette and
you,
a track.
you got
And
to
a
cassette
track.
with me because, like I told
Gonna
you,
come
I
with
got
it
the
in
cassette.
Wait, hold on,
the
hold on.
fucking
For the audience that don't know what a track is, it's not really gonna be out on a track. You have no idea what the fuck that is. We ain't even gonna fuck up your music system, none of that shit. We gonna keep it where you can actually listen to it.
Yes.
Young ass,
Word up, word up.
dumb ass motherfucker.
But it is going to be very dope, and I am so proud of what we've done. We did it.
It's been fun.
Everybody doubted us.
But wait, hold on. Because we have one motherfucking issue.
What?
That's with Mr. Trenches. You got a 16 to do, motherfucker.
Oh,
guess
fuck.
what? We should put his 16.
Motherfucker
No,
just be
listen.
grinning and skinny,
Damn.
motherfucker. You
Listen.
got a 16 to write.
Let's
All
put
right,
his
all right.
16 on. We should put his 16 on beatbox, on the beatbox part.
That would be dope as fuck.
Yes.
All right. Look,
Challenge.
Jory, we finna send you the motherfucking song.
Yeah.
That you gotta do a 16 on.
Yeah.
All
Oh
right.
shit.
I just want to give another Denku, I love you. I'm sorry. I just want to give another shout out real quick to Ron, who did the picture of the awesome day in Chicago, because
Yes.
that was a
Ronnie
pivotal
Boykin
point.
Jr.
Yes, Ronnie Boykin Jr. He did a pivotal point in hip hop that nobody's ever did. They tried it. They did it. What they said.
An awesome day in Chicago.
2024.
Yeah.
It's a picture
and
from
it
the hip
happened
hop.
to have been done on my birthday,
Yes,
July 27th.
And it was in front of the Chicago
Yeah,
Hip Hop Museum.
It is what it is.
It
That's
is,
what's
but
up.
that was dope too. And I just want people to like look into that and see what that was about and all that, because that was pretty dope.
Yeah. Last memory, Ken Solo. We gotta hear from you, man. What you got?
Yep, it's your turn.
All right. I got a couple of them. I was just over here thinking, so I'm gonna just say both of them real quick. The first time I went to 606 Chicago, I just turned 21 at the time. I'm not gonna say my age, but I turned 21.
Oh,
I
he's
turned
like
21 and
32.
He's too
I
big,
turned
right?
21.
Young motherfucker.
Wait. I turned 21. And first person I see is this big tall dude, which was Jory. I was like, damn, this dude tall as hell. Like this dude like pound my ass to the ground.
Tell him how
But
short
he
he
seemed
is.
cool as hell though.
He's telling how short he is.
He tell
But no,
how
I
big the
was like,
Pillsbury
but he
Doughboy
seemed
is.
cool. Like it seemed like he got some type of flavor about him, but he seemed cool. And obviously he was. So I went there with Brave Monk. Shout out to Brave Monk, you know what I'm saying?
Brave
Love,
Monk.
He's the one who got me just saying it real quick. Without him, I wouldn't know nobody here at all, not even D Nick. But he was like, yeah, you gotta come to this thing, Sub T 606 Chicago. And I went there and it really changed my life, man. Like I break and stuff like that, still do it to this day. And I was like, yo, this is like a very cool environment, you know? Yeah. Yeah, I'm over there. So I can't see it, but gotta check it out. But I went there and then I met I saw Shadow. I was like, okay, he's a host, and I saw a 9. I was like, yo, that look like Erykah Badu.
Damn.
But I was like, oh, snap. Because at first I thought it was Shadow and Erykah Badu. I'm like, what? But she was like, no, my name is Anai. And the way she said it, it's like, yeah, my name is AnyiAhlation. And I'm like, oh, snap. I know she raps. And I know she good. She don't even have to tell me she good. I know she good. But just to see that, you know, and never experience anything like that, it just, I don't know, it's like a breath of fresh air, you know, something new that I never experienced. And then the second one was when us, the Microphone Misfits, we rocked the crowd at 606, man. Like I can't forget that, you know.
Yeah.
And I just love that moment.
Yeah.
And of course I got many moments as me as a DJ there and stuff like that, but those are my top two. Oh no. The third one is when Denku was facing Sam I Am. I gotta say that one, man. I'm like, God dang. Bro, like I got my elbow like this, just looking like, God damn, this dude is good as hell.
Wait, you let a whole motherfucking track go like 8 minutes and shit.
Right, you did.
And we was like,
It
nigga,
was so
switch, nigga, switch.
I'm in a trance and stuff like, God dang.
Hey, I want to
But
say
yeah.
something real quick about Ken Solo. Ken, I want to say one of my greatest moments with you is one of the days you was mixing and you was in a mix and you were doing what you do and people was like, I know you were DJ, like I learned to DJ and we know how to read the crowd. And you were reading the crowd and like other people were hating and I was like, okay, so y'all not reading the crowd. You know what I'm saying? I like my DJ is, you feel me? And then I was like, don't worry, watch this. And as soon as I said, watch this, you went and took it, boom, and brought in the shit. And I said, don't underestimate my motherfucking DJ. His name is DJ Ken Solo. Okay? That's what's up.
Thank you. Thank
Yep.
you.
Can
That's
I
what's up.
pony back on something real quick?
He was one of the
Hey.
haters that night.
No, I was one of the haters.
He was gonna come to you.
I'm not even gonna lie.
I grabbed him.
I was about to come up there because it was one of them nights that who was their ass? Was it In Sync? It was something.
No. He was playing. So you was playing like, okay, I'm gonna tell the real. You was playing like Spanish music, and you was playing like you know what I'm saying? You was blending shit. And I was like, the crowd at the time was like a lot of Spanish people. So I knew that's what you was doing. And then I was like, he gonna turn the hip hop on, blah, blah, blah. So I was like, I'm finna go in there and tell him, da, da, da. And as soon
Because I was in the kitchen.
He was in the kitchen with us.
I ain't know what the fuck was going on in the crowd.
I was
know
cooking.
what I was hearing. And I was like, wait a minute. That ain't KRS-One.
Right. So look, as soon
That ain't motherfucker. What the fuck?
Did that, I
What
grabbed
the
him.
fuck? I was about to snap.
And I grabbed him, and as soon as I grabbed him, you turned in and you blended in like motherfucking rock him so motherfucking dope.
On
I
some
looked
salsa shit.
I was like, Shadow,
Oh shit.
shut up.
He blended
what's up.
Rock Him on some salsa shit.
Hey, that's what's
It
up.
wasn't salsa, it was bachata. It was
Whatever
bachata.
Bachata.
whatever.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
Chimichanga, whatever the fuck it was. It sounded tasty.
You so
The
dumb.
dance of love.
It
Yeah.
was or the dance of salsa, whatever.
The dance is oh, you
I
so
like chips and
Word
dip.
up, word up.
It worked
Word
for
up.
me. It
Hey.
worked for me. But I'm also say this shit. There was a particular night that every once in a while, every DJ that we've ever had at 606, I throw challenges at them.
Mm-hmm.
I challenged Solo to mix, I think it was like Hall & Oates and a straight up like banger. Like I need some Public Enemy beat. I need something that's just out of the ordinary that you would never think of mixing this with that.
I love doing that. So
You remember that? You remember that
That's what's
night?
up.
yeah.
It was
I love doing that. I love throwing people off, man.
It was like 6 straight that he mixed some just unorthodox ass shit. I had Hall & Oates that came on. You played some Eurythmics. You played some motherfucker. It was all blue-eyed.
Yeah.
It was like fucking Annie Up and fucking Hall & Oates.
I mean, that's how our nights
crazy
have
as
been,
fuck.
though.
Yeah.
That's how our nights always been. It could go off the vibe, and that's what we've been providing for
was dope as
25
fuck.
years, man.
Yeah.
Yep.
At that point, I knew, all right, I can really fuck with Solo and just let him go and not worry about it. I could throw anything at him and he'll make motherfucking Shinola out of shit.
I was gonna say milk is magic, but you said okay. I got you.
I mean, I really didn't have.
So those are our favorite moments, Denku. Those are our
Word
favorite
up.
moments.
Word up.
Hey, shout out to Denku with your cause you know I used to live in Cali and I'm loving your death row hat. I really want to take that off your head. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, straight up. Thank y'all.
And now
'cause
Snoop
you've
owns
always
Death Row. I really look, hey, 606,
Right.
we could get signed to Death Row, like for real.
Ain't got nothing to do
Look
with
at
the
Joy.
fact.
Joy, why you shake your
Wait,
head?
it has nothing
Joy-
to do with the fact that they know I'm looking like Rick Rubin right
Right, he did. And then he shook his head when I said we could get signed to Death Row. Rick Rubin just shook his head like, no.
Yes,
no,
you can.
That's not. No, he did this. No,
He on Molly.
look, he did.
No, Rick Rubin is.
I'm about Jory. You
it's a
stupid.
big fucking goldfish.
Everybody
Jory
that's-
shook his head.
But everybody that's trying to escape the bullshit is out there doing yoga with Russell Simmons right now.
Okay.
It is what the fuck it
Denku,
is.
back to your show.
Yo,
We digress.
No,
yo, this
We digress. We digress.
this has been dope. I appreciate y'all. We definitely gotta wrap it. But
Yes.
Why?
because man, it's an hour and I mean, we could go 3 hours, but I'm not
Yeah.
trying to go 3 hours.
I got
Look, I'm
yeah, I got kids to put to bed.
No, it's fine.
So-
No,
We're
no,
being
it-
entertained.
it doesn't matter.
Throw
because
some
you
more
can-
questions
you
out.
can edit all this shit.
No,
and
no,
make
no.
it what it is,
I got a
because it's not
question for
live.
everybody.
Oh, he's good. That's why you don't want to
everybody.
do no more. He's gonna have to edit all this.
I know, right?
It don't make a difference. I got a question for everybody.
What?
Everybody. Here's my question. If you was a hip hop superhero,
What superhero would you be?
no,
Oh,
what would be your power? And what would be your
Kryptonite.
no?
Oh.
What would be your superhero name?
Oh, your power and your name.
I'll go first.
Powers, all your powers, and your name.
Can we have
All
multiple?
right, I go first.
You can have multiple
Okay,
powers.
cool. You
Your
first.
powers don't have to be one.
My name would be what it already is, RamBunxious.
Mm-hmm.
Figures.
And then my power would be able to bring back dead MCs.
Wow.
What? Did you say your power is to bring
That's
back
crazy.
MC?
Yeah.
Wow.
Can you tell
To
me
be
who
able-
the first
to be
MC
able
you
to-
would bring
yeah.
back? Can you tell
Big
me-
L.
Wow.
Big L would be the
Dopeless.
first MC I bring
Wait,
back.
who's next?
Dopeless.
Who's next?
No, I can't fuck with that.
Who's next?
That's
Ram.
crazy. I
Ram.
don't even know what to say.
Don't steal
I
my
don't even know
idea
what to
around
say.
the character,
No,
nobody.
Ram. I
Like,
got
how
my
the
own
fuck you
shit.
top
I got
that?
my own shit, but that was dope as fuck.
Who's next?
I don't even know what to say. That's
wait,
crazy.
Ram. Who your?
Yeah.
So that's your first. Who's the next four?
That's dope as fuck. That's dope as fuck.
Man.
Now you
Or
gonna
Sean,
give me
Sean,
those.
Sean, P-
What is your
Sean,
top five? Wait, listen. The reason why I asked him that because he said Big L, so I said four more because that's your top five. And
Yeah.
he's bringing back MCs that are dope that passed away. I want to know his top five.
If he bring back Big L, I don't give a fuck about who else.
I don't.
Yo, I hate to
Nah,
dip, but
Big
my
L-
shit's about to die.
No, I got a
Big
personal
Big L,
motherfucking
Big L, Sean
You
thing.
good? You good,
That's
Pestilence?
fine.
Big L was
good,
a
bro.
big
No,
Hey,
I
bro,
know.
I love
want
y'all.
him to
I gotta
finish
go. I
the
gotta put
question.
these kids
I
to
just want him
bed.
to finish the question.
Peace, y'all. I love
All
y'all,
right, bro.
man.
You leaving, Jory?
Thank you, Denku. I always
bye,
appreciate you,
Jory.
Peace,
man.
y'all. Thanks for
Of
having
course,
me.
bro. Appreciate you,
Rick
man.
Rubin got to catch that flight to fucking,
Goodbye.
I'm
Goodbye. Goodbye.
gonna answer that question real quick if that's
Okay, finish.
possible.
Yeah, I want to hear it.
Yeah.
Ram,
So the superhero I be is Ken Solo, Volume 1.
You know what? You know what?
Volume 2.
Oh, you know what?
Wait. Volume 3.
Oh, fuck
Hold
you.
on. Volume 4.
Oh my God.
Ain't that a bitch?
Volume 5.
Ain't that a bitch?
And the new one that hasn't dropped yet, Volume 6.
You know what?
Hell yeah. Is that on Pixar,
And
nigga? What the fuck?
My
We
superpower be
should have
perfect
excluded
luck.
you.
Hold on. Perfect luck.
Mm.
That's what it'd be. Rest in peace, Stan Lee. I went to one of his panels.
Right there.
And,
Wait, why Twin trying to hide? Get your ass up. Now you
Oh,
want to try to
shit.
hide.
Oh, that's
Oh
dope.
shit. That's what's up.
Stan Lee. Okay,
Let me see. Let me
he
see.
just showed it.
I didn't see it.
Hold on.
All right.
Stan Lee.
Now
That's
I see.
crazy.
Go ahead, Solo.
Yeah.
Hey, you asked the question, I get an answer.
Very
I got
true.
Okay, that's the answer.
My bad.
All
My
right.
bad.
All right.
My
So,
bad.
I'm putting myself back on mute now.
No, I didn't say that yet. Yeah. Oh, really?
I'm
Really?
gonna let
Peace,
Shadow
y'all.
do
Peace,
his.
y'all. My shit's about
You
to die
out?
too, yo.
See, look,
All right,
now,
Ram.
leave
Now,
that
Ram, leave it.
before we answer.
You know what?
Look at that.
You know what?
Look, and the not last and last. What's yours? Go ahead.
No, go ahead and do yours. I'll do
Nah.
mine last since everybody leaving and shit.
I want to do mine last since everybody leave
That's
because
all
I'm
right.
the only
No,
woman.
no,
I'm the
do
only
yours.
woman in the cipher.
Yeah, well, we still got Twin and we still got Solo.
And Denku.
They're,
All right.
they're the hosts.
I know.
So yeah, we got them.
Anyway, my superpower. Okay, first of all, fire starter or the phoenix, because that's my whole aura, you know, the red, the shine bright like a diamond, you know what I'm saying? But my superpowers, since there are multiples, and I'm glad that he said that, is telekinesis and rejuvenation, telekinesis, rejuvenation, and it was another one that is not coming to my mind right now, which is crazy because I said telekinesis.
Yes,
Right?
yes, you did. Yes, you
know what I'm
did.
saying?
Mm-hmm.
But I would add an element fire too. Fire, you know what I'm saying? To burn, because I have to burn, you know, the negativity away to bring forth life. So I guess that's, yeah. All my shit is based on nature and the elements. You know what I'm saying? And then like magic and like not dark, but like magic, and you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And telekinesis, because I need to know what everybody's thinking, because everybody phony.
Right.
Need to know everybody
Word
thinking.
up.
Now
I feel that.
I got 3 parts to my answer.
Oh shit. Okay.
It's gonna be a little weird thing, cool. I'm telling you now.
You good
You already know.
Oh, I forgot vampire. Yeah, damn. Ooh, I forgot.
We didn't say it.
No, I forgot about vampires. Plus, yeah, I'm a creature of the night. You know what I'm saying? But I don't feed off of. I would kill like negative people. I would never kill like real people. You feel me? Because yeah.
Word.
You're the female blade.
Exactly. Daywalker. You did. Yes. Ooh, that'll be dope too. And since they can't do the female blade, y'all watching this podcast. Ooh. Ooh, okay. Shadow, it's all on you, babe. Go ahead.
See what I'm working with, right?
Nope.
Yeah, what you got? What you got?
All right. My first one is this. I would want the power to have like the speed of light.
Ooh. Like Flash?
Faster than Flash. Because I would want to smack the motherfuckers that say stupid shit instantly. As soon as it come out they motherfucking mouth, I'm just like, and then go back into regular fucking form and then see the reaction of their face doing this.
Oh shit. You so funny.
And then not knowing what the fuck just happened.
That's funny.
That's number 1. Number 2,
yeah,
I would like to be having the power of invisibility.
Ooh.
Because sometimes I want real lifetime reactions of the slaps that I give to motherfuckers that's saying some old dumbass shit. Just be like,
wait. So you
wow.
want to smack them and then you want to watch
Disappear
them
and then
watch.
slap the shit out of them and then appear right back in front of their face like
a lot of smacks.
You want to fucking try to do that again? You want to maybe
definitely a lot of
that
slaps.
differently?
That reminds me of Kung Fu Hustle.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So now,
Yeah.
number 3.
Number 3.
Number 3 is smell-o-vision.
Oh my God, really? Smell-o-vision?
Smell-o-vision. Everybody that called me when I really don't feel like being bothered, I want to be able to answer the phone.
Were you shitting on the toilet?
And whether I'm in the bathroom or I just got a lot of gas in me, just cut it the fuck off and let them get a whiff of it. And be like, and then be like, do you really want to continue this conversation?
Shadow.
Man.
Shadow, can I tell you something?
That's crazy.
It's so fucking unique and priceless.
I'm just saying.
Like, he's so priceless and unique with his shit.
There's more.
You said, fuck that. There's more. Wait.
I got more.
Oh, wait. There's more.
I gave you my top 3.
There's
Okay.
the
25. I got a list of 25. Things.
We can't do the whole 25.
No, seriously. I would like to also have the power of just body inflammation where I can just walk through the city of Chicago no matter what the fucking temperature is, and I'll always still be warm.
That's dope. Hell yeah. That's dope.
I want to be able to walk up and down Chicago Avenue
what
in the middle of motherfucking January when it's snowing and have on some motherfucking basketball shorts and a tank top.
So
I know people that do that
white boy power.
My body heat.
They definitely do that in the suburbs of Milwaukee.
Actually, you can do that. Actually,
I want my body temperature to not be that of you're about to fucking lose a body part.
You can do that yourself.
That's white boy power.
Meditation. There's this
They be
man.
doing that.
Yes, it is.
They be
He's
so
I'm not a
doing
monk.
No,
They
he's
do
not
that
a
shit.
monk. He's
They
not.
do that shit.
Look, yes, he wants. He he cut the ice open. He gets in the water like he
I'm
sits there.
not going to the Shaolin temple to learn that shit. I'm not doing
He
it.
can do that his own. Look, we black. We can all do that shit.
Yo,
We started the Shaolin.
Yeah.
Shaolin Temple's not real. I'm sorry to tell you.
We're not having this conversation.
No.
It is very real, and I'm gonna tell you this:
I saw
the
other day.
the first fucking Shaolin Buddhist, his
why
name
you
was
unmuted?
Slick Back Willie.
Oh man.
He was from the west side of
Yo.
Chicago. He started that shit.
He said this nigga from the
He
west
started
side
that
of
shit.
Chicago.
Wu-Tang was fighting the motherfucker from the west side of Chicago. That's all I'm saying.
Hey, look, on that point.
Chinese told me that was some stuff that they made up to get because
You know
dumbass
what?
tourists was going there looking for the Shaolin
That's
Temple.
why
They're like,
D-Nick is my
you better make that
doppelganger.
shit up.
That's why D-Nick is my doppelganger. He goes on the opposite side of the fence every time. There's no reason for that.
Yeah.
There's no reason for that, Nick.
Hey, I just want to say this because I know Denku, you got in.
Why we got to end it now?
Look, wait, I can't.
Stop rapping over vocals. I see it. I see it.
Yeah, stop rapping over vocals.
Real quick. Real quick.
Yeah.
My shit would be, I would call myself Denku Shock, right? And I would have the power to control and conjure electrical objects to where I could walk anywhere on the planet and bring the wireless microphone and speakers out behind me and rap to everybody.
That's so.
At any point in time.
Now I'm gonna fuck y'all up. I was so thought about this one thing I wanted to do. It's dope as hell. I wanted to be like, okay, Father Time. Like time. You feel me? Back and forth.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like Father Time was in what's the name, but I'm saying like Mother Time, like Mother Nature, time. Time existence, time never was. So I would like to go back and forth and be the one that, you know what I'm saying? That would be fucking awesome too.
That's dope.
Yeah.
D-Nick, you got one?
Yeah. I would want to phase.
Phase in
like Shadow Cat when she can just walk through objects and walk through walls and all that stuff.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I would just want to phase, so like I don't have to, because I don't care about a lot. So if people want to fight, I can just be like, oop, grab your brain. You know,
but here's the thing though, that sounds a little freaky though, twin.
Shut up.
The phase?
I mean,
you're gonna phase in with somebody naked, and
right?
See, look,
there's a bunch of situations. There's a bunch of situations that you can phase in and out on. I don't know.
If I want to go to a bank,
a little intrusive.
If I want to go to a bank, I could just take all the insured money and then just leave.
Okay. All right.
And then, you know.
So you got good hands. You in good hands.
Will all say, "Oh,
that's what's up."
And give it to the people on some Robin Hood shit.
Oh, I wanted to add something. I know perfect luck is the perfect power, just to let y'all know. But if I had to choose one that was outside of that, I would say be able to manipulate.
What did you say? Repeat that.
What's the
perfect luck is the perfect power.
That's
perfect.
Like domino. See, you know
what?
Like domino. But
like
that's
Domino off of
like
Deadpool.
Domino, but that's a downside to that. You know, 'cause
I didn't say
karma-
any of that. That's why I
Mm.
said perfect luck. She
But
got
the
luck.
downfall-
She don't got perfect luck.
But the downfall to
I
that,
would never play
No,
Monopoly with you.
nigga, look,
No,
poker,
because it'd be my
You
luck.
gonna
that I
always
win.
have boardwalk.
Right.
You gonna always have boardwalk. I'm not ever playing Monopoly with you.
Yeah,
poker
perfect luck.
either poker either. Like,
Blackjack.
But,
We're not gambling.
but go ahead.
What else?
But
Go
no,
ahead.
the other one was if I couldn't choose that, it would basically be able to manipulate any type of electronics, whether it's
That's what he
because
said.
we
That's
Huh?
what Nick said.
who
That's
Deep
what Nick said.
cool same.
Oh, same shit.
Aw.
Because the thing is,
Oh.
hey, we all know how the banks are and stuff like that. That's
So
cool
it's
with
gonna
the
be
paper
like
money,
Batman and Superman
electric-
teaming up on motherfuckers and shit.
and be able to talk to computers and stuff
You
like
know
that.
what?
Yeah,
This,
okay.
this whole scenario right now.
You don't
is
gotta
starting to
pay
look a
rent.
little-
You can just
Why
phase
y'all
into
got?
some
All right, we
plans
gotta
and go to
match our
sleep
powers.
and wake up and
We
leave.
gotta match our powers.
Yeah.
because
All right,
I think
I'm
they
done.
on some
I'm done.
shit.
I'm done.
I think they on some shit.
But
though.
yo.
I know,
let me,
but I'm just looking at it.
Shut up.
yo, let me
You gotta end this.
let me
Go ahead.
let me do the outro, yo. Let me
Yes,
do the outro.
go ahead, baby. I told
I
you.
appreciate y'all to the fullest. This is dope. Having everybody on that came in and popped out tonight, you know what I'm saying, on the CyphaDen Chat, which is presented by CyphaDen Music, where we inspire even those higher. And remember to never stop chasing your dreams, because you will never know what you are fully capable of.
Believe in yourself.
Bam.
And that is the outro for the night. Again, 606, everybody tuning in. I appreciate y'all. This will drop on Friday. It'll drop the day that I just said it drops. It'll drop on that day. So, yes, again, appreciate y'all. Hopefully, I know we've talked about it many times before, but hopefully at some point in time, we all get down on some music at some point. We've talked about it.
We
And
have
for whatever reason, the shit hasn't happened yet, and I'm confused in my own brain, but we will make it happen. And I
We
look
just
forward.
started doing our shit.
Collabo King.
After all of these
Collabo
years,
King.
Yes,
We
yes.
just
But
not doing our shit, so we got you.
it's time.
Okay.
It's
yes.
time.
And I look forward to rocking with y'all sooner than later. Hopefully we make some more shows happen. Hopefully I'll be back out there soon. But the
Hopefully
25-year
the
anniversary popping up
November 26th.
November 26th at
Subterranean,
There we
7
go.
until, and it's going down. Our silver anniversary.
25 years.
Hosted by me, Anna, Shadow,
Shadowmaster.
Dirty MF, and
Larry
Larry Miller.
We brought their ass out
Back.
of my fucking grave.
Yes.
That's
But
what's up.
I want to say this. Thank you, Denku.
Thank you. Yes.
Of course.
Yeah, thanks,
You are
Denku.
probably
Thank you.
one of our favorite motherfuckers that
From out
has
of the
ever
South.
darkened our stage and
Yes.
grabbed our microphones and ripped
I
some
appreciate you.
fantastic shit.
Yes.
Pass, love the shit out of you.
Pascal.
You are. Where did he
He's
go? Is he
gone.
still
His,
here?
pho-
He's gone too.
his phone died.
He gone. But hey,
Don't
but
trip.
watch this.
Pass.
Pestilence. We love you, bro. Like, love your
For
energy.
real.
Love everything you do. You are,
For
you
real.
know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
That dude.
That's
Solo.
Yo,
Heck yeah. Solo, much love to you.
Much love.
hey,
We appreciate
love y'all too.
Yep.
And
Your twin.
man, there's nothing that I can say that you ain't heard already, twin.
Twin.
Love the shit out of you.
Hey, Denko, what's the name of the podcast?
CyphaDen Chat. CyphaDen Chat.
CyphaDen Chat.
Yeah.
Shout out to CyphaDen Chat. This
Okay.
is AnyiAhlation. Shadowmaster MC, 606 Chicago. We love y'all.
Chat. Hey, Denku, I got a couple of spots that I need you to check out as far as the food shit is going on. Yeah. I need Denku Eats.
I know you've been watching the Denku Eats. Son.
You know I am. I need Denku Eats at a few different spots that I love. I want to see your I want to get your
All right, man.
you know, your dig on what the fuck is going on
hit-
in my
hit-
spot.
Hit me in the DMs. I'll definitely make it out.
I got you. I
All
got
right,
you.
y'all. I'm about to
Alright,
dip
y'all.
out, man.
Love. Yes.
out.
Respect.
Peace, y'all.
Peace.
Peace.